I am Kodili-nye. We are going to listen to the news about Airpeace expansion into Abidjan and Cotonou in Benin Republic. Abidjan is in Ivory Coast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your geographical location and your time zone. And we're going to discuss on this. Stay tuned and thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. And you are highly welcome. You are highly welcome. Hello, once again. Thank you for always supporting us. We are going to talk about the Airpeace, the Airpeace Airways of a Nigerian registered or based airline. I think it's the biggest airline in West Africa. And is continuous expansion. You heard in this channel about the expansion into on Monday they started Abidjan route. Abidjan is Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire, as French people will call it. And you're also hearing the reports that they are going into Cotonou come 27th of January 2024. And very soon the London route is on board. And this airline has been expanding marvelously and greatly. And it has ordered a lot of planes from a Brazilian company. And it's on the march to achieve greatness this year. The Chief Onyama, chairman of Airpeace, has been talking about Nigerian airline making waves in the International Aviation Center, because Nigeria has been absent because of poor management and lack of government support to aviation industry. And this has crippled Nigerian aviation industry and created a lot of capital flights from Nigeria. And that's put undue pressure on the local currency, Naira. Because most of the airlines coming into Nigeria has to repatriate billions of Nigerian currency or millions of dollars back to their home countries. And there are allegations of underground or underhand practices or corrupt practices with Nigerian government officials in the past to sustain these foreign airlines. Instead of Nigeria growing their indigenous airlines, that's the government over the years chooses not to. But what they were doing is basically empowering foreign aviation owned companies to actually take the role of Nigeria. Example is the one that was negotiated under Buhari-led administration. His cousin was the Minister of Aviation, Hariki, got into a very controversial agreement with Ethiopian Airlines to operate Nigerian routes, which a lot of nations rejected and said that they cannot take that. So I don't know what is happening to the governing authorities in Nigeria over the years. I don't know why, in spite of the huge population of Nigeria, they have not seen it fit to exploit this great industry. And considering Nigeria is a big country with a massive population and massive airline massive airports in some of the commercially viable states. If Nigeria should be doing things in the right, they should have empowered between 2 to 4 airlines taking Nigeria to the world. Airpeace, Cabo Air, United Nigeria, and one other should be empowered by guaranteed source of funds in order for them to grow to a great aviation power. But not in Nigeria, because everything about Nigeria is always upside down. And that has created a lot of economic challenges to Nigeria and Nigerians. Think about the revenue Nigeria would have been having from international aviation industry, but not the case. So there are a lot of unemployment and a lot of job losses because Nigeria has not lived up to expectation, and this has caused untold hardship. But Airpeace is one of the airlines that has showed a dogged spirit to launch Nigeria into the world, even when Nigerians have been disgraced in other countries or are being leave behind when anything happens to Nigerians. Airpeace on its own has saved Nigeria from total shame. And this airline has single-handedly been doing a lot of things to project the image of this country. And we are now hearing about their expansion plans. And those expansion plans, although being frustrated by some foreign governments, even Nigerian government has not been able to defend the sovereignty of Nigeria concerning bilateral agreement with other nations. Because every nation should have the right to have at least 2 airlines going through and through. But Nigerian government has not over the years tried to do justice to Nigerian economy or to Nigerian interests. I don't know what's happening with that country. I don't actually understand the type of things happening in that country. I don't know why Nigeria cannot get things right. But the good news is that this airline single-handedly is pulling above his weight, trying to get Nigeria in the world map of aviation. So I don't know where you are listening to. I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful and a friend to the helper and the comforter. I hope you are having a wonderful time listening to this. But we are going to discuss more in details about the expansion of Airpeace to regional and international routes. In spite of their short time of operation, or since they started the operation, they have been able to have many routes at this time. I think they are having around 9 or 10. I think maybe Cotonou might be the 10th or the 9th one. But I don't remember. But we are going to discuss fully. Keep on watching and we will come right back and we continue to discuss more about this Airpeace. Because it's gladdened my heart when a Nigerian airline begin to make waves in the ocean of success, ocean of struggle. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please try to subscribe to this channel, and we are going to be giving you things that you have not heard before. And remember, this channel is entertaining, it's informative, and it's also educative. Thank you all the supporters for always staying with us. I am still Kodili-nye. Stay tuned as we continue to discuss and interact with you. Remember that you always go to the comment section to make your view known, and your view will be respected. And remember, we are all in this together, in this road of success. And remember also that if you have not subscribed, Please subscribe. Please share our videos so that people will look at it and also will also help us on our move. And we will be together joyful. And it's always wonderful when you are in this channel, you are supporting this channel. So stay on, stay tuned, and we continue on our discussions. Welcome back. Airpeace on Monday, 22nd of February of January 2024 launched their airline business into Abidjan in Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. And it was a huge success because Ivory Coast is, or Abidjan is one of routes in the West Africa that they need to continue on their route to expansion. It was very important for them to continue to expand. And before then, there was the news that was breaking that they are about to start also the London route. That London route has been expected by a lot of Nigerians because of the exploitation of Nigerians by other airlines, because we cannot have a proper competition in aviation fares and other things, because we don't have a line coming from through and through to Nigeria or from Nigeria to other nations. And that's why Nigerians have been ripped off. A lot of all these cartel, foreign cartels has exploited Nigerian, and has put a big pressure on the local currency. That's why our currency has not actually been able to remain stable, because we are not producing anything, and the little ones that are being produced in Nigeria or Nigerian spending have been taken abroad through this capital flight. And aviation industry is one of the ways that you can destroy an economy, because a lot of millions are taken away from your country every blessed day because you don't have an airlines or airlines that are registered in the country. And Nigeria has none because of that. We are not in this channel advocating for a Nigerian government-owned airline. No, because Nigerian government over the years has showed incompetency in any management. They have not even managed anything in Nigeria. How can they manage an airline? Because they can't even provide water in Nigeria, pipe-borne water running smoothly in the cities in Nigeria. Can they manage a very, very delicate industry like the aviation industry? So that's what we are discussing. I don't know what your view about that, but what we are talking about, and that's the economic, there is economic wisdom in that, is to empower private airlines in Nigeria to take the slot and represent Nigeria, at least between 2 to 4 of them, and it will go a long way to help the country to keep on moving on the level that is supposed to be. So I don't know your views on that, but in this channel we discuss it as it's supposed to be, and we'll continue talking about it. What do you think about the Lagos to Cotonou, the one they are talking about on 27th? And this Abidjan one is good if they start to launch Lagos to Abidjan, Abuja to Abidjan, Anambra to Abidjan, and others. So Port Harcourt to Abidjan. It will be very, very great, and it will help to get Nigeria moving. And Lagos to Cotonou, that they are starting on 27th, I must inform you of that as well. And the advertisement has started already, and they are going to start that. Stay tuned. So Lagos to Abidjan, or Lagos to Cotonou, is coming up on 27th of this month. I hope also they will extend Lagos, Port Harcourt to Cotonou, and Anambra to Cotonou. It will be also great news. I do believe they have to start these things. According to the report, it says explore more regional destination as you connect Cotonou from Lagos and Abidjan. That's a wonderful news. That's a wonderful news. We continue to report on the progress of this West Africa biggest airline. And remember, this is not a paid advert, but we are just discussing about it because it's also something concerning Nigeria, and it's also interest of our multiple subscribers to know what is actually going on. And on the recent announcement of Airpeace about to launch their London routes, which is going to happen between now and April. Some people reckon that it will come even sooner than that. But we are still watching we're watching the news, we're watching what's going on to see, and we're making contact to know what exactly they are trying to do. I am Kodili-nye. Continue to watch as we continue to discuss these things. Thank you for always supporting us, and thank you for always being there for us.
Super Eagles. Good evening, patriotic Nigerians. My name is Allenonyema. I'm the chairman CEO of Airpeace Airlines. We are very happy to be associated with you. You could see that the luck, the favor God has granted Airpeace has been following you. It has started following you already. You won your first match resoundingly, and we expect that the one happening in Cape Verde in 24 hours time will not be different. Gentlemen, why I decided to come to the airport at this time of the day, 2 a.m. to address you is because of this. You are not just going to play a football match. You're going to carry on your young shoulders the aspirations and the hope of a nation almost in distress. Football is a unifying factor. That is why we decided to key in to associate with you at this period in time, because we want to restore hope to our nation. Like I said, and I repeat, you're not just going for a football match. You're carrying the aspirations and the hope of a nation on your young shoulders. You are going out there to play to unify your nation, Nigeria. You must help us in restoring hope to this country. This is a great country with so much potential to achieve. We are yet to get there, but together we cannot get it, solved. Yes, we may have our differences, but we love ourselves. No doubt about that. I almost shed tears on Friday when Ahmed Musa was called in during the second half. Majority of the spectators at the stadium in Lagos were made up of Southern Nigerians. But when the name Ahmed Musa came up, he's from Kano State, the country, the stadium roared up for joy. People were hailing, people stood up for him. What does that tell you? Nigerians, we love ourselves. Just some few differences we think we'll come across and solve together. We have no other place other than this nation. Yes, there may be injustices all over the place, but these things could be addressed. They could be solved, addressed in love and with love. So you are going out there knowing fully well that the entire nation is looking up to you, not because they want you to win the match alone, but because a lot of people expect that this is the beginning of the peace and the unity and oneness we want in our nation, Nigeria. We don't have any other nation. A lot of the international community is actually envious of this country. Please go out there and shine for your nation. When you were playing on Friday last week, everybody jettisoned his ethnicity for Nigeria. The people in the southeast were clapping. The people in the north were clapping. South, they were clapping. They were expecting that you should win for the nation. Nobody remembered his ethnicity. Nobody remembered that he was Fulani, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Birom, or whatever. It was all Nigeria. So you're going out there not just to win match, but to win souls, to encourage the nation to be together. We need unity more than ever now. And because of this, if you win this match, I'm sure they are made up of 20 players or so, or 18 players. If you win this match, I'm going to give you 20 million naira on arrival. As you're coming, if you win the match, I'll bring the money cash.
No.
I'll hand it over. But the moment you land, you get that 20 million naira waiting for you. It's not just qualifying this country for the World Cup in Qatar, but I see this as a stepping stone to unifying our nation. I want that nationalistic zeal to burn in all of you. Thank you and God bless you. Have a safe flight.
That was Allenonyema, the chairman and chief executive officer of this great airline that has actually helped to build unity in Nigeria in spite of challenges. That was Allenonyema, the chairman and chief executive officer of this great airline. When Nigeria went to play Cape Verde, and his nationalistic views on things. And you can see that this is a determined Nigerian. I think that's the best Nigeria do have in spite of the challenges. So this is the time to project and to support this airline and to support other Nigerian airline to grow. It's a task that we must all pursue to get this airline moving to high places. There are many airports that in Nigeria that can be very viable based on the commercial activities. You have Lagos, you have Abuja, you have Port Harcourt, you have Kano. You also have the recently built Anambra Airport, considering the population of Anambra State also and the business dealing there. I think having like 2 to 4 airports designated to run to many countries, to go to many countries, will do, because they will use all these airports going to many places. So let's those in authority stop their lackadaisical attitude towards the aviation industry and take this challenge and support Nigerian indigenous airlines to grow. It will make a much difference if we actually want to grow our economy and reduce the unemployment level in Nigeria. Let us do the right things and expect more things happening. Remember, we are discussing about the expansion of Airpeace into Abidjan, and now they are coming to start I am called the NYE, the son of wonderful. We are talking about the expansion of Airpeace Airline, Nigerian-based airline. Who recently talked about going to London, expanding into London. On Monday this week, 22nd of January 2024, they make a massive move into Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. And this week again, on 27, they are going to launch Lagos, Cotonou. And this is a win-win situation for Nigerian economy and a lot of Nigerians that have suffered over the years because of lack of this choice or choices in aviation. And hopefully we are going to see more, because later this year they will start moving to London. So they will start the London route, and this will be a game changer in all these things. I thank you very much for always supporting us. I thank you for always being there for us. I am Sir Kodili-nye. Remember to like, remember to turn on notification button, remember to share our videos, share to friends, share to many people, and remember to comment about what we are discussing. Share your own opinions, And you can also advise us more on this. And we will always bring you the best and the news about Nigeria and other things. And also remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed. I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Bye. See you in the next video. Bye.